How's it going, guys? It's DeathMonk here. Today we're going to be talking about this rather interesting trailer that we recently got. First of all, if you haven't seen it already, guys, I will show you my breakdown of it in my previous video, which is already on the channel. So if you want to watch the original version uninterrupted, I will also post that down in the description as well. So basically what we got today is a trailer featuring all the artwork for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I actually did make a slight error when I was breaking this down in my previous video, and on one of the freight containers it actually did mention J822. Now I actually thought J might be like the 10th letter of the alphabet when I first broke this down, but it actually turns out J822 is actually J, which is short for June, apparently. When I thought about it in a bit more detail, it actually did make a lot more sense. I'll see if I can find it for you. I think it was around this moment here. It was actually inscribed on one of the freight containers. Here we go, J822. Now, obviously, because there's 3 months actually start with the letter J, it could easily have been July, it could have easily been June, but June made most logical sense. So we can expect something happening on this specific date, June 8, 22, which is the one that Tom Henderson eventually correctly predicted. So that's really interesting there. Now, also Tom Henderson has actually found out something rather interesting. Now, everyone's heard of the character called Ghost within the Modern Warfare series, and apparently, according to a tweet by Samuel Rukin, a year ago, he began a project he could not talk about. He's beyond excited to announce that he is playing the iconic Ghost in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. So grateful to Infinity Ward and Activision for their trust in him, and just wait till he plays this game. Apparently it's special. So, as you guys can see, this is one of the artwork for Ghost, which looks really, really cool. What do you guys thought of this in the comments box down below? I think we've also got the other 4. Gaz, Soap, Price and Alejandro. So this is Gaz, or Kyle Garrick. He's going to be one of the main protagonists in the game, so that looks really cool. I've also got Soap MacTavish. He's returning, John Soap MacTavish. Can't wait to see what part he has to play. Now this is the main villain, who goes by the name of, I think it's Alejandro Vargas, who is the main antagonist. Who deals with like all the Mexico drug cartels, and the main protagonist himself, Captain John Price. So these are all the artworks for the new Modern Warfare 2 game. Now, in case anyone's wondering what happened with Alex and Farah, Farah's in a completely different storyline, so he doesn't count. Sorry, she doesn't count, and Alex, who is the main players in Modern Warfare 2019, we believe he actually died, interestingly, back in 2019. Even though, well, technically speaking, he actually did survive the actual blast during the campaign, which we believe we lost one leg in that. So, but we'll have to wait and see. He could potentially make a surprise return, but chances are he probably won't. So, I want to know what you guys' thoughts are. Leave them in the comments box down below. To back up this trailer, Call of Duty actually further posted a rope that's been attached to one of the anchors, for lack of a better term, that holds the ship into port, if that makes sense. And on the ground, you can see it's inscribed 141. So you can see the ship has been tied to one of those. There's a name for them, I can't think what it's called. And it's actually hooked up to number 141. So that's interesting there. According to Charlie Intel, Activision actually flew out several influencers to see the Modern Warfare 2 art in Los Angeles in a helicopter. Now, believe it or not, during the trailer that you guys just saw on the video earlier on, they did actually do this in real life. There's no Photoshop or anything, as I first thought when I first watched it, but actually this actually did happen. Now, Hunter TV was credited for one of those people who actually flew out there. Hope I don't get a copyright strike for that. So as you guys can see, Hunter TV actually made his way out by helicopter with a couple of other influencers to actually view the art from up above in the helicopter at, from what we understand, it is at a certain point area of Los Angeles. So that looks really cool, guys. What do we guys thought of this? Let me know in the comments box down below. Now, I'm trying to work out which other influencers actually went with him. If anyone else managed to work out who these other influencers are, please let me know in the comments box down below, but that's really interesting. And finally, is there anything else we want to talk about? Modern Warfare 2 just ship out on October 28th. That's the full launch date for the new Call of Duty game. You can see all the tweets that Call of Duty made since actually announcing this. So, what know what you guys' thoughts are? Leave them in the comments box down below. Just before we finish off here, guys, I just actually noticed this thanks to a specific Twitter user who's actually managed to do a little bit more digging. Now, when I first looked at these white lines, now I actually first thought it was a lightning strike. It's not. It's actually a map. Now, if you look very carefully at this specific line, this here is actually the coastline of Mexico. Now, how do we know this? Now, I'll actually show you onto this guy's specific Twitter account, and as you guys can see, that's the California bit here. I think it's called Baja California, and this bit down here is the Gulf of California. So that's what you guys thought of this. Let me know in the comments box down below. So with what you guys have just seen with Ghost's concept art, you can actually see we've got more interesting maps in the background of these images. We can't seem to identify exactly what countries these specifically are, or what area of the world this is. If anyone recognises any parts of this of the world that feature these lines, let me know in the comments box down below. I'll probably do a full breakdown on each one of these. So we've got lots of interesting maps to deal with and to work out. So I'm going to do a lot of digging to see if we can match up the countries to these specific places. So what know what you guys' thoughts are? Please do leave them in the comments box down below. If anyone manages to work any of these out, again, let me know, and I'll keep you guys covered here on the channel. Until the next episode, make sure you guys thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification whilst I upload, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.